Yo, what is up everybody, Mad Luigi here with another Dark Souls 3 video. Now in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and ideas about Aldrich that I couldn't put into the normal video because it just didn't really fit anywhere. So if you're looking for high quality lore content, this isn't really the place, but if you have a few lingering questions for my Aldrich lore video, then this is the place. Quick note, this is going to be a pretty low quality video in terms of production value because I'm just rushing to get this out. I was pretty busy today and I just want to get this video out for you guys today so you guys can hear my thoughts on the subject. So if you haven't seen my Aldrich video, lore video, you're going to probably think this is a little bit weird, so go check that out. And if you have seen that, here we go. Alright, so the first theory, Aldrich is Smog, the guy who ate people in Dark Souls 1. I don't really see enough evidence for this case, other than they are both man-eaters. Smog was canonically killed in Dark Souls 1, and you could say that it could have been an illusion because Ornstein was confirmed as an illusion and that's who he fought with. I don't totally believe it, especially Smog's armor in Dark Souls 3 states that he was the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral, so I'm assuming that when we fought him, that was really him. I think that's where he died, that's it. Alright, number 2, Aldrich is the chosen undead. The only thing I can see holding this together is that they both consume, which is a little bit flimsy in my mind. Also, the endings of Dark Souls 3 kind of imply that the dark ending in Dark Souls 1 could also be canon too, due to the cyclical nature of fire and dark. So the chosen undead from Dark Souls 1 might not have had to link the flame canonically, which would mean that he wouldn't be Aldrich because we know Aldrich did link the flames and he's the Lord of Cinder. That would be the end of this theory, and I think that just kind of disproves it. Alright, next up is Aldrich ate Nito / the Witch of Izalith. I hear a lot that Aldrich ate Nito, and I don't think Aldrich ate Nito. First, talking about the Witch of Izalith, the fire in Aldrich's second phase is what people talk about in terms of the connection to the witch, but this is a theme that is shared between all of the Lords of Cinder. They all have it during the second phase of, they all have a second phase of fire, so I don't really see that as support. Then for Nito, I guess you can say there are some similarities. His weapon is somewhat similar, however we have seen him copy weapons just from dreaming about them, such as Priscilla's Life Hunt Scythe, and the bones and men all around. I don't see that as enough just because he consumed men, so it makes sense that the men are there. Also, Nito's soul was canonically consumed in Dark Souls 1 in the Lord Vessel, so you could say it like broke apart and went somewhere. But even so, that means that he only absorbed the soul, so he didn't actually eat Nito. Since we know Nito was dead, and from before what I said, I don't think Aldrich is the chosen undead, so that means that Aldrich wasn't around when Nito died, so that would stop this from being a possibility. Alright, next up we got the Deep and the Abyss, their connections. Alright, so the Deep could be the Abyss or some form of the Abyss or the Abyss in some way. However, it's kind of just up in the air right now. I've heard theories about the Deep being the true Abyss, like the one from the Four Knights fight back in Dark Souls 1, which means there's like no dirt or anything else, there's just only black. Like in the fight we have with High Lord Walnir, there's some stuff in grounds, that's not true Abyss, and so that could be plausible. I don't know enough about the Deep, even from doing the Aldrich video, to say whether it is or isn't, so I didn't bring it up in the video because I think it would just get confusing. I only said what I was fairly confident in the video, and I don't know if the Deep is the Abyss or it isn't. Alright, and so now we have Yorshka, who is the Tower Maiden near Aldrich, and it would make somewhat sense to talk about her in the Aldrich video because she was near and she was connected to Pontiff and she did give some information on Gwendolyn. However, there's a lot of stuff she could be implicated in, so I'm going to wait till I know a lot more about her before I discuss her. Because of all her connections with Pontiff and Aldrich and the previous royal family, like the family of Gwyn, the line of Gwyn, I don't know much about her yet, so I'm going to wait to talk about her. And then lastly, we have Pontiff Sullivan. I'm probably going to do a lore video on him next. That's my next target, I think. Nothing's confirmed, but I really enjoy all the connections of the story behind Pontiff, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about, so he really interests me, so I might do him. I might do another Lord of Cinder, like Yorm or the Abyss Watchers, but I don't know. So yeah, Pontiff Sullivan, I'm probably going to do a new lore video, so that'll cover all the questions about him. Alright, thank you guys for watching this. Just my short little blurb, spiel, whatever, and yeah. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Peace out.